Good afternoon. This is the Observer's Week in Review. I'm Johnny Agostino, and this is Greg Bacon, our editor, and we're going to talk about some of the local issues that the newspaper covered in the recent week. And certainly everybody's mind seems to be on the economy. Governor Patterson had his State of the State address last week, and there were some business closings in Dunkirk, unfortunately.
Of course, this week we know that Nog Inc. officially closed back on December 31st. Word just came out recently. Then also, of course, we learned this past week that Quality Markets on 4th Street is closing down. That'll be a huge hit to Dunkirk. That particular store attracts a lot of foot traffic, and there's a lot of city residents that either they don't drive for various reasons, whether it's bad weather, just having enough money to own a decent vehicle. And I know that Quality Markets is well loved by a lot of people there in that 4th Ward there in particular.
And of course the store at the DNF Plaza will remain open in some of the Penn traffic restructuring. Lots of snow in our area. We have another winter storm coming apparently through the week. Some cold temperatures, and plowing in Hanover and in the county seems to be an issue.
Plowing in Hanover is an issue, but the interesting thing is Hanover really doesn't get the bulk of the snow in our county. You look at the statistics for how much snow Mayville's been getting, Stockton's been getting, Cherry Creek area's been getting. They've been getting almost twice as much snow as Hanover. Yet Hanover is the one that's most vocal about complaining. Now, perhaps there's some validity to it. Perhaps that there have been some problems. According to the highway superintendent, the snow is being dragged from county roads onto local roads, and they're upset about it. Counties insist though they're not at fault.
And that's the problem living around here. It's no one-stop shopping when you talk about calling someone, because there are so many layers that if you call the town, they'll tell you it's the county, and if you call the county, they'll tell you it's the town. One more item we want to touch on is the long-awaited Millennium Parkway project, and apparently they have a location for where they want this to go. Greg, this started back in 2000, and it's right now making progress. Sure.
Actually, it's been going on long before that. I know personally, I covered it back in '99 when former Dunkirk Town Supervisor Bob Altweiss was around, and I remember covering meetings back then, but I've been told actually it may even go back to the even 80s. They've been having this on the drawing board, so it's been going way back there. A lot of it, though, is always going to the town of Dunkirk. There's a lot of swamplands, a lot of historical land because of Indian graveyard and stuff like that, and they weren't able to go through those lands there. So they're looking to go through parts of the city, which I think is probably the best move for them, because they weren't going to make it through the town of Dunkirk or town of Sheridan alone.
Well, thank you very much. We thank you for your time. For a recap of these stories, check the links associated with this article. It's on www.observertoday.com.